Alright, back off, go top. 4 auto leash, pretty good. Left click on lane, so see what's going on. I wouldn't take the short way, take the long way. Because that way you can get poked, right? Yeah, you don't want to take damage, man. You want to just sit back and wait. Like, right there, you see how you took damage for no reason? Wait for the minions to get low, and then trade your health for minion gold. But there you trade health for nothing. Stay within your minions when she walks up and autos you. Like, you can stay within your minions there, walk up to get minions, and back off. And look how much damage she's going to take from that minion wave. Sit back, use your passive, wait for the minion wave to complete crash into turret. Now, when you're spinning on minions like that under turret, you gotta make sure you only spin on the minions you want to hit, right? Because you hit the entire minion wave and end up messing up a lot of those minions, right? Back off. Oh, your W. By the way, I don't know if you're muted or what. I haven't heard you for this game so far.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, like there's no reason to walk up in a range where she can auto you right there, right? Because like it wasn't time for you to walk up for a CS. Like try to take as little damage as possible. It's okay for you to go for those 2 range minions. Well, B. Well, B, and you can look for killing her. Look for a kill. Nice job. Alright, shove the wave in. Yeah, she just took too much damage. You want to shove the wave, right? You want to shove it hard? Get it in, baby. Alright, perfect. Remember, you want to max your E, don't max your Q. Maxing Q is really bad. No, yeah. Alright, so back, but I want you to take a look at the wave. Look what happened. You shoved the wave just a little bit too slow, right? And because of that, it didn't crash all the way in. Now you just lost out on probably like 3 or 4 minions at least. Buy Tabby's first item. That's going to give you a lot of move speed. You ain't buy a potion. I'll walk back to lane. Yeah, always max your E first, man. Always. Alright, let the wave crash back to you. Vayne has no exhaust and no flash. Your ignite cooldown comes up 30 seconds before her exhaust cooldown. So right here, we're going to sit back and we're going to wait. Don't let her get any damage onto you, right? There's no reason to, right? The only reason you're going to walk up and take damage is when you go for CS. And only when you go up for CS. Otherwise, taking damage is useless. Alright, go up for CS. Go for CS. Perfect. Back off. It's fine that she got that damage into you. Let the wave crash. Sit back behind the turret. Let the wave crash all the way in. Yep, perfect. Walk up. Well, got her ulti, right? She got fucking spooked. What on earth is going on with that Vayne right now? Alright, you're gonna walk up and look to queue up and ult her. Alright, you're gonna push a wave as far as possible. Because if this Vayne stays in lane, you just dive her, right? Because she was so low. So shove as hard as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, spin out a full wave. Perfect. Max your E. You don't need to use your Q for minions. Stop wasting your Q like that. I've seen you do that multiple times where you just Q for minions randomly. It's like when you were using your E on Fiora just randomly to get minions, right? We don't need to. You can just auto attack. Alright, back off. You're fine. It's in the bush. Yeah, sit in the bush and wait for her. If she walks up to you, you can go in on her and get a big trade. Q at her when she goes to the cannon. Nice try. Sit in the bush. You're good. Q at her. Gride her out of the bush. Then, alright, back off. You're good. Back off. You're good. Now you burn her exhaust and you burn her E. Now, next time your Q is up, you're gonna kill her. Alright, walk up and kill her. Walk up and kill her. Walk up and kill her. Q. Knight. Ulti. Good job, dude. Oh. Well, Sex Zed came out. But, you see how we're setting up that kill?
Yeah.
That's very good. Now, buy Stinger. No. Buy Stinger.
You don't think I want move speed right now?
Stinger.
Okay.
Well, one, you can't afford the Phage. Right?
You're right.
And two, Stinger does more damage. Did you need move speed there to get kill Vayne? No, she doesn't know how to kite.
Do I go down there to help?
I don't know. Take a look at the situation. You tell me. No. Shove in the wave. Shove in the wave. Always shove the wave before you roam. Because if you don't shove the wave here all the way in and you just go for the roam, you miss on 6 minions. Now, you can walk down and look to roam, right? Yeah, go after her. If she spends time running away from you, she's not getting these minions, right? Alright. Back off. The Zed's on you, right? Kill Zed. Yeah, kill him. That's fine. Back up. Go back to lane. The right way. Don't go through there. Go back to lane. You're good. Alright. Now, Vayne's still, she's still chunked, right? Q at her out of the bush. Walk up and get minions.
Trying to thin the wave a little bit.
Yeah. Remember, you can just auto tech. You don't ever have to commit your spin to thin the wave. Alright, back off, back off. She used her E. Now, when she walks up again, Q at her and all in her. Q at her? Well, all in her. She has no E right now, right? Why are we running away? Just Q on her, all in. Nice job. You see what we're doing here? We're using the bush, we're using the fog of war to evade her auto attack, so she has to ward in order to auto attack you. We're queuing out of the bush, we're forcing her to use her E, and then we're abusing the cooldown, right? So this is something that you can learn and use against all of your opponents, not just Vayne. And even something like Vayne top can deal with you, right? Push in one plate, and then back.
Yeah, I think jungle just pinged.
Alright, back off. Back off, back off. Alright, goes B. Good. Now, build your phage. Alright, so you basically want to wait for your ult cooldown to kill VAYNE again, right?
Okay.
So we're going to sit back, we're going to chill. We're not going to look to force trades until we have that ulti, right? And then we're going to look to burn her cooldowns and all in. I can look to trade. Yeah, our ult's almost back. Can you queue up on her? Q? Yeah, yeah, well, kill her now. She's dead. Okay, we're going to have to talk about your combo. Well, we'll go over in the bot. You can go into from your Q straight into your spin. Kill her. Alright, you just kill her right there. She's used your E, right?
Yeah.
Alright, spin through the wave, spin through the wave, and dive her. Spin through the wave, and dive her. Back. Alright, Warwick's coming out on you. Just back off. He's level 7. Honestly, you can 1v2 this.
With no ults?
Yeah. Alright. I mean, the dude's level 7, man. Shove the wave in so you can dive the VAYNE, man. I don't know what you're walking down for. You just, like, you see her health bar, right? That's like you walk up, you Q her, and then you spin her and she dies. Like, shove the wave in so you can dive. It's fine that she is negative damage, man. Alright, now dive her. She walks up, press your Q.
I don't think I'm gonna catch her.
You're fine. She E'd you there, right? Press W. Good. Q out. Nice try. I want to force you to look aggressively here, right? Now we'll go. Now don't buy the mana crystal because I don't do shit for you, right? What's your next item after Trinity Force?
Into VAYNE, I was thinking Yomo's, but
I'm thinking Phantom Dancer. So go and buy a Crit Cloak. We're gonna have to talk about your item purchases too. VAYNE should have died like 8 times. I know Cusack, but we're gonna review it with him after. Or at least we got 1 kill back, man. And that brand combo is good. It's $50 for a VOD review, $100 for 2-hour coaching. Now right here, we don't want to all in the VAYNE, right? Because we don't have our ulti.
How does she have vision?
There's probably has a word in the bush.
Yeah. But I felt like I had to contest the Herald being there, right? Or let the Herald get a free charge.
I mean, let the Herald charge in, Ben. Like, if you can't walk up and fight Vayne yourself, like, you know, do it. Because then, yeah, at that point, you're just walk up and essentially giving Vayne a kill and, you know, the Herald charge.
Well, I think the concept's got to be similar to trading health for CS, right? You trade health for the Herald? Or is it different?
Well, thing is, like, don't full commit, is what I'm saying.
I think I just back and buy now.
Show the way. I mean, Vayne just respawned, right? You can get the turret. You see Orc on Dragon, you see Zed mid. Alright, get the turret, then back. You don't want to be positioning your shield down, right? Because you don't want to fight Vayne. Yeah, you walk away. You got Trinity Force, then build towards your Zeal, towards your PD. No. Trinity Force. There you go. Now build towards your PD. Get the Zeal. There you go. Good to go. Damn, you're also popping off. Alright, take Krugs. Alright, now, after you take these Krugs, I want you to kill Vayne straight up, 100 She has no exhaust right now. So, what you're going to do, you're going to Q at her. If she E's you back, then wait for your next Q cooldown. But if you get the Q on her, E her. Just spin on her. Q into spin. There you go. Where's your Ignite? Oh, she did. Use your Ignite before, man. That way she starts burning, so your ulti can deal more damage, because your ulti deals more damage the lower health she is, right?
Yeah.
So if you know you're going to all-in her, use your Ignite at the very beginning of the all-in. Okay. So right now you need 1200 for your Fam Dancer, so you're going to farm up for 1200, then you get back for PD. You don't need a Q for cannons, man.
Yeah, but if you think about it, the opportunity cost is pretty low, right? Because it's a...
I'm just saying, like, at some point, like, you're going to have to learn how to just, like, CS without using your abilities. Now, right there, obviously it didn't matter. But I'm just saying, in general, I see a lot of times wasting your abilities right in front of your opponent. And you remember when you were playing Fjordman and that Garen spun for those minions and you were able to kill him because of it?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good move, right? So, like, you know, what if you waste a Q in front of Vayne and then she decides all in you because now you can't commit onto her? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying in general, like, I've been seeing it, like, as a consistent pattern, not just there.
Fair enough.
All right, go back top. Keep splitting. Walk off. That's Warwick right there, right? Wow, he did negative damage to you. Alright, go back top. You want to split, man. You don't want to just random. Like, right now, your build is meant to 1v1. It's not meant to, like, team fight. Because you don't have, like, health and armor and all that. So, walk up to the wave.
Soon all will join me.
Not a tree. Thanks for a Twitch Prime, man. Appreciate it. See where that word is right now? Put another one there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you remember where it was?
I think so.
All right, now, right now, when you're splitting up and pressuring Vayne, the most important thing is to check what your team's doing and where the enemy team is.
Well, Zed was top, but
There is no
Yeah.
going back.
Gotta track him the entire time.
He.
Hey, apparently, thank you for the $100. Can you please email me at 512lol@gmail.com? That way we can set up your coaching. Make sure to include proof of payment and your Twitch name, and also join my Discord. W? You can turn him, kill him. Kill Zed.
I don't know where Vayne is either, though, right?
You can burst one of them. You had Yasuo and Set coming too. Go back top. Split, man. What are we walking mid for? Yeah, put pressure on the map. Go to the wave, right? On the way, you're taking the long way around. Alright, keep shoving. Make sure to absorb information while you're on the split, man. So, like, you see them all, like, around bottom. Physically left-click on the map and take a look at what's going on. Like, you see Zed there, what health he is. Good. Walk back. Like, include that in your pattern. Warwick showed. Warwick looks like he's doing, like, you see on Dragon. Take a look at the whole situation. You could take a look at that while, yeah. Press spacebar, get back. Good. So, you know, keep this rotation up. Keep gathering information as you go. Alright, so was there any reason why you spun there as you exited?
As I exited.
No. Like, you see, what you need to, like, you use Q to kill, like, a minion or something, right? Vayne walked up and killed you, like, right, like, immediately after, and then you couldn't commit on her because your Q was on cooldown, right? And then as you're walking away, instead of waiting for your Q cooldown to come back up and then turn on her with your spin, you spun so that when your Q came back up, now you don't have spin to commit on her with. This is what I'm saying. You're wasting your cooldowns when you don't need to. Wow, the Yasuo is doing so much damage. Alright, now I want you to build into let's build Warhammer, go into Death Dance. You build another longsword? Or you build a cloth armor or something? DC Vayne on set? Alright, well,
Yeah.
there we go. We saw her use ulti. That's good info to see, right? Wait, why didn't set W? Why would you build Sterix Gage if you have a Phantom Dancer, man? They don't stack together. Run towards Yasuo, man. Is below you, right?
Yeah, well, committed now, so.
Yeah. Rip. You could use your Q while you're spinning. Alright, you can either go top or bottom. Mid is not the play. Yasuo's already covering that, right? So the way you're gonna approach a fight, if you do team fight, right, is
Yep.
you want to approach from like a flank angle, right? If you go straight up and you just run straight at them, like you're just gonna get bopped. Like, even though you're Garen, even though you get like free stats as far as like armor and magic resist, you know, you're still gonna be too squishy for them. But here, I would look to flank here, right? Come from an angle, look to get onto maybe like the Heimer or somebody, try to take him out, burst him. And they have Ocean Soul, that's kind of rough. Alright, back out. You can kill. Yeah, you need to be looking to, like, when you get that 1v1 situation, like, look to fight it, man. Now, I know the guy had Yumi on him, but it's still, like, you still get the bonus damage on your spin.
So with Yumi in the game, do you think I need to build Calling, or do you think I can just build Bramble Vest?
Honestly, like, you probably need Executioners, just because they have Ocean Soul, too. But I would build DD first. You can spin in that camp while you're waiting for... Oh, didn't get the ulti. Oh! Oh! Oh, you went for the auto first. I think if you just ultied, then you would have had the Vayne. Rip. Nice try, man. But yeah, when it gets in these teamfight situations, like, you know, shit can get pretty tough, right? There's a lot of things to track. If we can get you to split effectively, then you'll never really have to worry about these situations. So, I think that's what I'm going to work with you on. Because when you're playing Garen, like, you can look to win lane against basically everybody. And look to, you know, just really crush just from lane to face.
Danny, big fan.
Hey, CC Troy, thanks for $5, man. I appreciate it.
Smiley face.
Well, thank you, man. I'm glad you appreciate it. That's good. I think it's a loss.
I think so too.
Yeah, them getting Ocean Soul is pretty bad. Nice job. I'll shove out bottom. I don't think there's any point chasing those. I don't think you even win. Yeah, I just shove bottom in. I mean, if you guys get Elder, I mean... Damn, the fact that it's a 30-minute Elder is kind of ridiculous. They legit just got all the dragons instantly with no contention. You need 1600 to complete Death's Dance, I think, right? Or is it 1800? Good cost. Either way, if you have enough for Death's Dance, you should back for it. Press P. Yeah. Oh, it's 1400 now. Okay. Grab Death's Dance and then walk towards the dragon. Okay. So push out mid.
It's kind of late for that, isn't it? Do I need to go back?
Yeah, you need to go back. Like, you guys can't even go for this Elder because no one on your team pushed mid, but... Yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of lost anyways. Nice job. So, like, the reason why you have to shove mid before you go for the Elder is, like, they can just let you have the Elder and then they just end the game, right?
I even thought about asking, but I thought maybe...
No, just before you even walk down to the Elder, shove out mid and then go to the Elder. And that'll help you get the mid wave set up. Also, it'll help you, approach from a flank. since you're approaching from a different angle than your team. Alright, we got a lot to learn from this game, though. Like, I saw a lot